Our God is sovereign. He is mighty in power. He is the King of kings and the Lord of lords. Remember, in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, the Bible says that we should not lean on the ways of the nation, which are just terrified by the signs of the sky. They are terrified whenever they see some signs in the sky. They are terrified by them. The Bible says that, for the customs of the people are worthless. They cut a tree out of the forest, and a craftsman shapes it with a chisel, and they adorn it with silver and gold. They fasten it with a hammer and nails, so that it will not totter. But like a scarecrow in a melon patch, their idols cannot speak. Their idols must be carried because they cannot walk. And the Bible says very clearly, do not fear them. They can do no harm, nor can they do any good. Sometimes we Christians, we tend to forget the power and the mighty of our God. And sometimes we start fearing what the other people are doing. Sometimes we fear their gods, but God is telling us that do not fear them. They can do no harm and they can do no good. Our God is sovereign. Among all the wise men of the nation and their kingdom, there is no one like God. They are senseless and worthless idols who cannot speak and they cannot talk. They are just been made from a wood which has been cut from the forest, and it has been designed by skilled workers. But the Lord is the true God. He is the living God, the eternal King. When He is angry, the earth trembles, and the nations cannot endure His word. The Bible says in Jeremiah 10, verse 10, that our God is great, that whenever He is angry, the earth trembles. Our God made the earth by His power. He founded the world by His wisdom and stretched out the heaven by His understanding. When He thunders, the waters in the heavens roar. He makes the clouds rise from the ends of the earth. He sends lightning with rain and brings out the wind from His storehouse. Who knows where the wind comes from? It is only our God. He is sovereign. He created the earth by His power. The Bible says that even the lightning, He's the one who sends it together with the rain. So when we pray, whenever you are facing any difficulty, know that you are praying to a sovereign God. Know that our God is great and He is mighty. He is able to solve all your problems. Do not fear. You need to know how big and how mighty our God is. He cannot be compared to the little problems. You need to open your eyes. You need to open your ears and understand how big our God is, how majesty and how mighty He is. He is able to solve all your problems because He is not limited. He created the earth and the heavens, and everything that is in it belongs to God. I don't know what is that is disturbing you. I don't know what is that you have been thinking, that you think it is big. You think that you have a bigger problem. Remember the God that you serve. He is bigger. He is mighty. He owns everything. Just give it to God. God says that The battle is not yours. Let God fight for you. Let God take care of you. Do not depend on your own understanding. Do not depend on your own finances. Tell God, God, I trust in you. God, take control of my situation according to your ability and mighty hand. And God is sovereign. He is able. He can never be defeated. Our God has never been defeated. Whether it is your area of finances, whether you are struggling with emotion, you are going through stress, whether it is in your education, or you want to make some difficult decision, let God guide you according to His wisdom. Let God provide to you. Do not depend on your own understanding. Do not depend on your own ability. Let God's ability be your ability. Let God's wisdom guide you. Let God's sovereign power be the power that fights for you. You need to be humble and submit everything to God. Let God take control. Just relax. The Bible says, be still and know that I am God. I will fight for you. You need to be still. You need to acknowledge God. You need to pray and tell it to God. Whatever you're passing through, just tell it to God. And God, by His power, by His sovereign power and mighty hand, He will help you. He will fight for you. He will solve all your problems. Be blessed so much.